welcome back. Episode 6. 6 weeks consistent. Feel pretty good about that. Let's get into it.
All right, so I feel like we've all bought something like overpriced at some point in our lives, right?
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, where it's like, you think of a car, a used car, let's say it's like $6,000.
And it's like...
And you bought it for $12,000. It was kind of like... So it's like...
It's like 120,000 miles on it.
Yeah. So it's like, man, I think you could have got this a lot cheaper.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I tried throughout this whole week, try to think of something I bought way overpriced.
Did you think that it was dumb, though?
No, that's the thing.
Or just overpriced?
No, dumb and overpriced. It was kind of like you didn't need to buy those, and you don't love that thing enough to overpay for it.
Gotcha.
So the thing I thought of was just my shoes, a pair of shoes, and it was a lot of money. It was $1,000 for it. Fuck you. It was $1,000 for it, but it was like the first big shoe that I ever even bought. So when I bought it, I didn't think it was stupid. I never wore them because I ended up selling them.
Did people around you tell you it was stupid?
100%.
Really?
100%.
Oh, shit. Okay.
Yeah. But that was my beginning.
My villain origin story.
Yeah.
My shit.
That's where it started.
Uh-huh.
So I thought it was shoes, but see, it wasn't overpriced to me because I knew that's what they were worth. It wasn't like some shit was like, oh, bro, like I bought them for $600, somewhere else, or something like that. It was just literally marked there.
Marked there.
Yeah. Voice correct. But so
Right?
not mine.
Oh.
And then that was one of the things that I thought of that. Then I thought of a Ninja Turtle arcade machine that I had. It was a mini version of the actual big ones. It wasn't as heavy. It was literally like a cable in between the whole fucking cardboard thing. So or not cardboard, wood.
How much was it?
That one was like $350. It was $350.
And you got it at...
No, it was retail for $350.
Wait, where'd you get it?
Walmart.
Okay.
Walmart. Yeah, I got it. It was my own Christmas present. I even wrapped it up and everything. I was like, damn, who got this big box?
Damn.
And it said, to me, from me.
To me, from me. You shouldn't have.
And then I saw like my siblings' presents that I got them. They're like small boxes. I'm like, wow.
Peasants.
Yeah. So then I got that. And I got it though. I didn't think it was overpriced at all, obviously. And I got it because I would go to Chuck E. Cheese a lot with my dad.
Younger.
Yeah, like, when I was 5, 6, 7. That was basically my Disneyland compared to other people's, actually going to Disneyland and stuff.
It was like, what's your favorite ride? This and that.
Yeah, I'm like, I would just say whatever the fuck theirs is. I'm like, oh, mine too.
That's like my favorite ride is the Ninja Turtle one. Like, bro, that's not there. I know.
It is in the Florida one. But is that Disney World?
Disney World, yeah.
Same shit. But I couldn't afford either one. Anyways. So I would always play that arcade machine because it was you got no tickets back because you know how there's the games with like the basketball ones.
You get tickets.
You get tickets back to go cash out.
Yeah.
My dad would always push to go to those games just because obviously like get something back.
Get
your money back.
Yeah,
obviously it's like whack ass prizes and stuff, but just get something back.
At least you walk out with something.
Yeah. But I didn't give a shit. I was 6, 7. I didn't give a shit.
Fuck you.
So every chance I'd go to the fucking Ninja Turtle machine, I didn't care. Whatever. Yeah. And then one day we were there and we were about to leave. And my dad gave me one last $1, and I think it was like 3 coins for $1. So then I went to the Ninja Turtle machine, but there was 3 high school kids already playing it. And obviously I didn't want to go in because of being a 7-year-old. I'm like, there's a bunch of, when you're smaller, you just seem like huge. Like these kids don't want this fucking little kid to come and fuck up their game or whatever. Yeah. So I just got closer by a second. Sorry, so it was one of those.
I'm like, sorry guys.
So it was one of those things where like the kids turned and saw me, or like one of them turned and saw me, and then like went back to playing, and like 5 seconds later turned again, and I got closer, turned back, 5 seconds later, closer.
Once I turn around, you're right here.
I'm right here, like, can I play?
Yeah, games.
So then finally he's like, do you want to play? And I was like, yeah. So I started playing with it, but since it's an actual like size machine, it was like higher, so I could barely even see. So it had 4 controllers, one for each Ninja Turtle. So I was all the way at the end, far end. And then the dude even put a chair for me so I could actually stand on it and keep playing and everything. But I only had 3 coins, so like I was done quick.
Yeah. So
then I left and everything. But I remember being at the bus stop with my dad waiting for the bus to come and shit. I just felt like a fucking badass. I was like, whatever my dad said, don't talk to me like that, bro. Like, yeah, I'm like,
respect your elders.
I'm like, did you not just see what I pulled back there? Boss level. 3 coins.
Did you not think my crew? We were mobbing.
Yeah, so I felt good about it. And obviously, since then, the arcade machine kind of just stuck with me ever since.
Yeah.
Like, they took it out from there. I was kind of like, I never saw it again. Then I saw it at an ice cream place, and I played it there until they took it out too.
Damn.
And then when I saw it at Walmart, I was like, at my own house, I could have this? I'm like, say less.
Then
I
sold it.
I sold it, and then this kid with his dad came to pick it up. The kid was probably like 18. This was probably like 2 years ago. No, almost 2 years. No, I sold it 2021.
Oh, 2021.
Oh, shit, even a year ago.
They sold it 2019.
No, I bought it 2019.
Oh, you bought it.
Yeah.
Okay.
So then they came, they picked it up. I saw them put it on the truck, and then they were like strapping it up all like safely and shit. And I was just thinking like, you fucking prick. Like, yeah, but I have so much fun with that shit, but whatever. And like I only played it a couple times too, but it was a nice decoration. It was cool.
You only played it a couple times?
Yeah, cause I mean it's like it's the same levels kind of thing, you know. And then you had infinity lives, so I'm like, it kind of took out the joy of it. Kind of like, nah, this coin needs to do it.
Yeah.
Cause I just keep adding lives. I'm like
the competitiveness.
I'm like, you can't kill me, bro.
I own you.
I own this game.
I own this.
Yeah, so
That's funny.
I didn't see that overpriced either, but I mean it's gone. With that being said, though, have you ever bought something overpriced that you didn't love?
No, next question.
That you didn't love? I don't know, maybe like a love for like blenders. Do you love blenders?
I can say so.
Nah, I don't think you love blenders.
I don't love blenders.
You haven't even touched that blender since we've been here.
Dude, I know. Okay. Little context. I bought a $2,000 blender. Now, in my defense,
Do not. All right, what?
the salesperson.
Oh,
did
my.
get a job. Okay. Well, no. Okay. Well, make a long story short, my mom asked me for a favor to go hear a sales pitch, because if she recommends 4 people, she gets some free shit. So I'm like, all right, bet. You know, I help my mom's out, you know, be there for her all the time. I go with my girl too. It was going well. They made us food, showed us the pots and pans, blah blah blah. You know, I'm like,
Wait, they made you guys food?
yeah.
Oh shit. Okay.
It was like stuffed chicken with cheese and ham.
Oh, okay.
That shit was fire.
Okay.
And then at the end, they showed us a catalog, and they're like, "Oh, which product interests you the most?" And I'm like, "None of the pots and pans, really, because I already have some, and I'm not tripping out." So I'm like, "Hey, the blender looks pretty fucking cool. It's got one knob, so you don't have to press that 1, 2, 3, 4, you know, all the buttons." Like, ooh, cool. You control it. It was cool.
So does that just control the speed of it?
Yeah.
Like, so you're telling me a $2,000 blender? I know you're saying like it doesn't have all the buttons, right? But those give you options to change the speed, right? I know you could just adjust it.
Yeah.
But like, you know, the buttons aren't always just 1, 2. It's also like, you know, crush, blend, all that shit and everything. Basically almost the same thing. It's just
I mean, the higher you go, the more faster it goes.
And that was 2,000?
Had 2 horsepower.
Okay.
It's a lot.
Mm-hmm.
And so I said, "Oh, the blender looks cool. You know, I like it. I like the design."
And everyone was hyping you up in that room.
Everyone was hyping me up. Like, yeah, get it. And I'm like, "How much is it?" 2,200. I'm like, oh, "Okay." At first, I said, "No, I'm not getting it."
Yeah.
And they were showing me how it works, and then this and that. And I remember a couple of days before, my girl and I were like, "Yo, in the summer we're gonna start making smoothies because it's hot, be healthy." And then we see a super cool ass blender. So I'm like, "Yo, what up? This is meant to be. It's meant to be."
Mm-hmm.
And then I told him, I'm like, "How much would I get it for if I buy it in cash?" And they're like, $2,050, and we'll throw in a fucking frying pan. I was like, bet. I go to the bank right then and there, get cash, come back, buy it on the spot. Like, that's right. And then I come back home, and I tell Chente, I'm like, right?
Well, I was coming home from work.
Yeah. And then I was already here. And then I come back to Chente, I'm like, I did something. I bought something. And you're like, what? And I was like, kind of regret it.
Mm-hmm.
And then I was like, well, what'd you buy? I was like, a blender. And I know your face was like, why the fuck are you going to regret a blender?
Yeah.
And I was like, and then I just said that. I just did that.
So I thought 2 blenders.
2. So
yeah,
you're
I was like 2 blenders?
And
like,
I was like, no.
And I was like, okay. I was like, 200. Before, when I said 200, I was like, that's not bad for a blender.
Mm-hmm.
200.
$200.
And you said no.
Yeah.
So then in my mind, I was like, I'm going to just throw it out there for the fuck of it. I was like, 2,000?
I was like, yes.
And I thought he was joking at first. At first, I really thought, I was like, I was a joke. But then I was like, wait, you serious? And he's like, yeah. And he started telling me about it. I'm like, the whole time he was telling me about it, I'm like, you fucking dumbass.
Yeah. I can see his face was like, he's going to hit me with the blender that we have here. And so I instantly already regretted it. And then I texted my girl saying, yo, I kind of regret it. And she's like, I was about to text you that. And I'm like, why didn't you say anything?
Nah, you can't. You can't put the blame on other people.
I
bro.
know.
You can't.
I know.
The one thing that you told me that surprised me was your stepdad, Luis, also in on it.
So, because my stepdad's like very hard to please, satisfy with like products. Like he thinks everything's bullshit, you know. Just like that's how he was raised, you know, that old school Mexican style. So it's like, you know, oh, a sartén, like what's so special about this $600 one when you could get one at $20 at Walmart?
Yeah.
And even he said, "Oh, it looks cool. You should get it." So I'm like, all right.
So the whole room is hyping you up for
Yeah.
it. Yeah. But I'm just saying, like, he surprised me because I'm like, since you said that,
Sorry.
since you said that, oh bless you, since you said that, I was like, I've met him, so I was like, how is he on board with that?
Yeah.
That's some bullshit.
And when I bought it, he was like, "Oh, you know, buen hecho." They call me Kikín. I'm like, "Oh, sí, está bien Kikín, está bien bonito." Like, that's sabe. I'm like, all right, cool. Everyone supports me. Yeah. $2,000 blender. Let's go. And then I instantly regret it, and everybody was like, "Yeah, you shouldn't have bought it." I'm like, what the fuck? My mom, nah.
Your mom wasn't even on board? Or no?
She wasn't. At the end, no.
What?
That's what I mean. No, at the end, I feel like everyone regretted it at
Because
different
maybe
times.
no one wanted to be the person there to be like, nah, don't get it in front of their fucking face, obviously.
Because you were right in your face.
That's what I mean. It's like, you gonna buy it? You gonna buy it?
You buy it? It has this, it has that.
I'll throw another pan for you.
And that three, some free spoons. I just still have in my
I'll
car.
cook you another one of those.
One of the chickens. So yeah, now I'm in the process of returning it. Trying to get my money back, but they're being difficult.
Well, the blender's here. Not here, but
Yeah,
you got the blender.
I got the blender. And now I need to return it. And that is probably one of the most dumbest decisions I've ever done. Not even financially wise, but just like
In general?
decision in general.
Yeah.
Because when I think about it, I'm like, bro, $2,000? I could have done so many other things with that. A blender is not fucking $2,000. I wish. Now I'm wishing you were there. So now I don't have to deal with the whole ass and told me.
Not gonna lie though, I probably would have been like the room. Yeah, get it.
Get those pots too. It'll look good at the apartment.
Leaving? Bro, you shouldn't have done that.
I'm like, what the? I'll even drive it to the bank myself. Like, get the money.
And like, we're just normal the whole drive to the bank, like whatever. As soon as we leave like your house, like, bro, you stupid.
Bro, I would have been so. I would have like just start crying.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's the 2 things. 3, impulsivity, peer pressure, and stupidity.
Yes.
They all mix in like a blender.
All right. Concluding the stupid move of 2022. You just mentioned
Impulsivity.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah. You said you wanted to talk
Yeah.
about it.
Because one of the biggest things that I've seen around my age, younger or older, because I don't have rich friends or I know of rich people.
Yeah.
Everyone's either has a little bit more money than me or less money than me or around the same, you know?
Yeah.
So when I see these people get 2022, like Civics, Corollas, Jettas, and all that, like $800-900.
I was about to say the price point is a big thing because if they got it at a good deal, it's not bad.
It's not bad.
Yeah.
Like, for example, like my girl actually got a really good deal on her car, but she got it years ago where the market wasn't inflated how it is now.
Yeah.
But people are still doing those dumbass purchases right now. Dumbass as in like, you don't have to get it that year. You don't have to get the car model that year. Other than you don't have to get a 2022. You could get a good 2016, 2015.
They're all pretty fucked though if you look at it. But I know it's a difference from paying $300 on one of those and to paying $800 on the newest model. But it's like,
and I'm saying that just because like maybe like I've heard people like that stressed out about I fucking gotta make my car payment. I gotta make my car payment.
Yeah.
And then plus if they are like, for example, if they pay rent, gotta pay rent too. So pay rent and have like a 2022 fucking car. I'm like, bro, like, and the only reason why I judge harshly on that because I really love cars and I'm really into them. I'm like, I wouldn't be paying $800 unless it's a fucking sick car that I like actually desire. Playing footsies. You know, there's a difference between like a want, a need, and desire. Yeah. You know, the need, I get it. I totally understand the situation. I get it. You know, the want, you know, it's iffy. But the desire is like where I support it because I'm like, you really fuck with that. Yeah. You know? But if it's like just a want, just because it has the brightest screen or has a 19-inch screen or this and that, or like a surround system, all this and that, I'm like, but it's in a fucking like.
Hold up. So you're telling me that a 2022 Camry. Right? Camry. Those salesmen walking through that door right now, the one that sold you the blender, they won't convince you to buy it. Okay. Oh, but this is the whole love thing.
Okay, exactly.
There's a whole love thing.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. I'm easier to fool with a blender because I don't know much about them. Yeah. But I know a lot about cars. Yeah. I know what they're worth and I know what I like.
And the market price right now and everything.
Exactly. But like I know what I like. Yeah. With blenders, the fuck do I know? The fuck?
So someone hearing this that owns a Ninja 5000 blender would be like, look at this fucking idiot.
Yeah, he's like amateur. Yeah. So with that whole impulsivity thing, it's like the whole want, need, and desire thing, right? Mm-hmm. And then I think I don't have a lot of credibility right now as in spending money wisely. If you buy a car like that, in my opinion, and you don't desire that car, say you're in a good financial situation where you don't need it, but you just want a new car.
A new car?
You just want a
new car. No matter what the fuck it is?
No matter what it is. Yeah. But you don't desire it?
I wouldn't do it.
I think you just made a dumbass mistake. I wouldn't do it, I think you just made a dumbass mistake.
Because, I mean, I take that whole with the blend. I mean, I'm not trying to go back to blend every single time, but how those salesmen were with you and how they are even at dealerships right now. They're like some of the most annoying people I've ever fucking met. And I get it's their job. I get it, but I'm like, bro, give me 5 minutes. Like, just shut the fuck up for 5 minutes.
And they didn't do that at the sales pitch. Yeah. You know, like my girl can vouch for me. They didn't do that. Yeah. They were seriously straight up in our faces. Like,
and did you end the bite? That's what see. It works. That's the thing. It works. But like, look, I need to leave with the car, so just give me fucking 5 minutes. Yeah. It's not like, but it's not like yours was like, I need to leave with a blender. Give me 5 minutes.
Yeah. Exactly. Yours is like, that's the whole need. I want. Yeah. Like I wanted the blender. I didn't desire it. I want it. So it's stupid. Yeah. You needed a car, and you still need a car.
I still need one. Yeah.
But it's like if you would have walked out with that like deal a couple months back or a couple weeks back.
It was months.
Yeah, it was months. Yeah. If you would have walked out,
I would regret it right now. Right now,
you would regret it, but I'd still be like, bro, at least it's still getting you safely from A to B and reliable. Yeah, you know,
because it was a need part.
It was a need part. It's not a want or desire, but I feel like desire is like the top one, then need, and then want. You know,
but tiers. But and what though?
Like buying something super expensive, as in a long-term investment. You know,
you said desire first.
Yeah.
I agree.
Like, I would be willing to pay like $900 for a fucking Scat Pack or a 5.0 GT and stress out about it a month, but I'd be like, bro, I'd be fucking happy driving that shit every single day.
With no gas. All the money's going to be. Push it. Put it in neutral. Push it.
But I'd still be happy.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
I'm not going to be driving a blender.
The blender is a Prius.
What the fuck?
Same engine. 2 horsepower.
But yeah, I mean, look, if you want a car, don't buy a car model of the year if you can't afford it.
I'd say if it's above 500, like in general right now. If it's above 500, then it's most likely being ripped off for sure.
It's not worth it.
Yeah.
You know, it's not worth it.
Unless you need it.
No, but if you need it, you can still maneuver or find a car less of a year.
The thing is, these dealerships know it. They'll work with you because they were throwing even lower numbers at me. They're like, "What's the lowest you'll go?" And I said a number, And then they obviously want to talk about it, blah blah blah, this bullshit, whatever. And they come back and they give me one a bit lower, and then they're like, cool, you work with us if we give you that number. But I just threw that number because I was like, fuck it, I'm gonna throw a number out. But I'm like, I can't do that either. I'm like, if I say the number I could do, you're gonna be like, get the fuck out. I'm like, $5, take it or leave it.
Sold. So, if you really desire a car, and I'm sorry, but I don't think anyone desires a 2022 Civic or Camry, Corolla, Jetta.
Nah, because I'm going Monday, and I know it's not gonna be what I desire. It's just gonna be what I need and the best thing for me right now.
Yeah. And if you want a car, don't get a year one, unless you could of the year car, unless you could really afford it.
Yeah. And
I'm speaking for the people that I know around me. They really cannot afford it.
Who?
Chente.
Okay. I'm gonna walk out the dealership.
But if
2022 wide body.
Like I know people our age who have nice cars like Scat Pack GTs and all that, and I see them working all the time. But I don't think it was a dumb purchase because I know they fucking love that car.
Driving it.
I know they
bought
love
it for a reason.
They bought it for a reason, and I know they fucking love it. And I not that I respect that, but I like value that more than someone buying a fucking Jetta for like $800 a month.
Someone right now dislike.
Fuck you, be my Jetta.
Then you brought up the whole when you brought up when I said it as a joke, the gas thing. Like, you know how you said these people are like stressing over that? Like, you don't buy those cars knowing like, oh, I'm gonna save gas.
Yeah.
Like, as in, like, you know, you knew it was coming with it.
Yeah, that was a fucking
you're stressing over it if you didn't know and you just bought it off impulse.
Yeah.
You know?
That's true. That's a good point.
Yeah.
That's a good point. Because also insurance.
Oh, yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Because it costs more to insure a sports car than like a regular sedan. You know? But it's more expensive to cover a new car than an older car. Yeah. And those two different variables that people tend to just...
It's just too many factors to make it a okay impulse buy.
Exactly. And make it a validated impulse where like oh, I can see why you did why you impulsively did it. Nah, son. Nah. Yeah. No, I'm sorry. Yeah. You know? Yeah. It's like my advice from this story, be careful with your money, man. Seriously. Yeah. Just don't buy a Ninja Turtle arcade machine.
Don't sell it. Yeah, don't.
That'd be so good to have you. Just like.
Yeah. Anyways, you had a question that we've talked about for a while. We brought it up with other people, brought a bit of attention. Yeah. As in, like, you know, like being in that spot, and I actually like the question a lot too.
So my question is. You're at your wedding, and you and your girl just got married. The ceremony happened. Now it's the party. No, now it's the after party. You know, because people say wedding and people don't know what it is. Yeah. What were we going to say?
No, because like, I think you said you're at your wedding. You and your girl just got married. Yes, that's what happens at a wedding. But
oh, it does. Yeah. And you guys are just dancing on the dance floor, or maybe no, you're just sitting at a table now, just relaxing, talking with your parents, right? And then your girl's just mingling around, saying hi to people. All of a sudden, a couple tables down from you, you see a bunch of commotion out of nowhere. Yeah. You're like, what the fuck's going on? So you go to see what's going on, and you see a dude on his knee with a ring popped up like that. Yeah. To your girl's coworker. Okay. Now, what do you do right then and there?
At the moment. So, okay, you brought it up as I walked to it. I'm right in front of it right now.
The ring's already open. Yeah. The ring's already open. Yeah. What do you do?
Look, my answer before, because he didn't put that whole walk, you're walking, you're right in front of it. So, you threw that in there right now. So, my answer changes a bit there. Okay. Because if I don't do anything, I feel like I'll feel like a bigger dumbass by not doing anything. So, at that point, I try to make it, you know, not get angry, not this or that, not show any of that, but just kind of like, let's find a way to stop it. You know, kind of just be like not here, man. Okay, because that was like that though.
Yeah, because you know how when people propose and then the girl's usually in shock, and it takes like a couple like 10, 20 seconds.
Well, even probably for you, bro. Because if you think about it, like, who the fuck is proposing at my wedding? You know, kind of shit. Like for me to it put me into shock because you see the commotion, you're picturing many things, but not that.
But then exactly. Yeah. and then the things up in the girl's like mouth over her, but she still hasn't yet said yes or anything.
She said no, bro. Get up.
Like, what do you do then? Like, you're in that gap. You're
Yeah.
in that gap.
Yeah.
Of her being shocked. What do you do? Because obviously, okay, to begin with, you don't fuck with the idea of someone proposing at your wedding,
nah.
right?
Yeah, nah.
General idea.
Yeah.
Right? What do you do right then and there?
I know you said you tell him to get up, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Me, I'd be like, hey, yo, get up.
I feel like I'd go like by him and just be like bro, not right here.
Not even that.
I wouldn't even tell him to get up. Cause like even if you tell him to get up and he doesn't listen, like cause I'm thinking about it right now, if I go down and tell him and he doesn't listen, then he wouldn't listen if I told him to get up. You know, so it's like at that point I was like, I'll just do that. And honestly, if nothing from that, like bro, I do not want to make it bigger than what it already looks like. You know,
You get in front of the girl.
like he's about to put the ring. You can put your hand in there.
Just your pinky gonna fit.
Yeah.
Okay, so that's a different thing. If they don't listen.
Yeah.
At that point, if they don't listen, I'll let them have their moment, but I'll be like, get the fuck out.
Oh, you'd be like, so I mean, yeah, everyone
Get
be
the fuck
upset.
out.
Yeah.
Get the fuck out.
Yeah.
And whoever friends are trying to defend him, get the fuck out too.
It's your mom.
That's it.
Because the first one you told me, I had more like chill vibe with it. Because let's say how you said, everyone's up and dancing, you know, stuff like that. And it happens over there and everyone just kind of turns. And if anything turns into a clap, you know, whatever, blah, blah, but it kind of seems obviously still fucked up and everything. I just let it slide through, as in like, don't do anything. Because I'm like, it's been done. You don't need to make it bigger than what it is right now. Especially, you know, on camera. Because I'm pretty sure you're going to have your shit recorded and everything. Just deal with it later, if anything.
So say you hear the commotion, and then you start walking to see what it is, but then you already see the girl with the ring in her finger.
So it's already been done?
So it's already been done.
And I go talk to my new wife over here and be like, tell your coworker to fuck off. And, I mean, I'm pretty sure she'd be upset too.
No, I still go up to them, and I don't. At that point, I'll be rude.
Yeah.
Be like, get the fuck out, loud. Nah, straight up.
Nah, I would not do that.
You brought your mom or something? Tell her to get the fuck out too. You're out. You're done. No, you don't do that. You don't do that.
Bro, you're like a 5-year-old.
And I want that to be remembered, as in me kicking them the fuck out and not the proposal. I would rather me look like a dick than them have their moment at my wedding.
Okay, I can see why. I can see that.
I would rather be petty and be like, bro, he was an asshole at his wedding. But guess what? His wedding.
Because I feel, look, a lot of guys have the same response I did, where like they wouldn't, right? But what changed in me was like putting myself in that spot where, you know, everyone like acknowledges it, this and that, but then you chill with it, kind of like fuck it, whatever. But you look to your right, and your wife, she's pissed.
Your wife,
she's pissed. And so as soon as I see her pissed, she doesn't gotta say anything to me. Like as soon as I see her pissed, I'm like, I gotta go stop this shit. You know, I gotta go do this shit. Cause
so what if you see her happy?
Why are you so happy? You're happier than I actually. If you're happy, then that's the whole like just let it slide through.
That for me would be a yes.
That's sliding through at that point.
Yeah.
Okay.
But what if you're about to go walk to stop it, but then she grabs your hand and be like, "Don't." But she's still pissed.
No, but that's the thing. Look, like, cause then if I let it conflict me, as in what she just did, you know, like hold you back to go stop it. If I let that get to me, I'm like, why are you stopping me? It's gonna fuck up both our nights. You know, it's gonna just fuck it up real bad.
So go by her.
That's what I meant by as in like just let it slide through, enjoy the rest of the night, cause at the end of the day, it is yours and hers night, you know, kind of thing. So it's like that bullshit happened, but it didn't fuck up the rest of it. Whereas in if you know you get mad at her like for holding you back, this and that, like the night's fucked, bro. The night's fucked.
Yeah.
Yeah, but a lot of different. I don't know who else would. I'm trying to think in my head right now who would stop it, but it's the thing where like you ask someone that, and I was more surprised how many people were on your side at first, where like they would just be really upset about it. I was like, damn, I'm the only one like really like chill about it, you know, like in that way. But I'm like, I would be upset too. That's the thing.
But see the way you think about your chill way, that's what I think about my way is in like no one would stop it.
What do you mean?
You know, like you said, like you'd be whatever's about it, like you're chill about it. If it happens.
Yeah.
And then, but everyone else is getting upset.
Everyone else is getting upset at the fact that
no. Everyone else getting upset as in like the people that I asked. Like I asked my barber, and then he asked his other barber friends.
Yeah.
And then they all said, "Oh, we don't be upset too. Like, bro, we think that's fucked up, this and that." But then you're.
I think it's because I'm more like in the mood where like we're already partying. You get me? It was kind of like I see no
So it's like
no importance of it.
Add to a celebration.
Yeah, because then when you throw the actual whole wedding thing at me, it was kind of like it's yours and hers night kind of thing. I'm like, well, yeah, that is some bullshit. You know, like where the fuck do you come up with doing some shit like that? You know, but I guess in the moment when you first told me, I was more in the I'm like, we're just having a good time with this. We're having a good time right now. Fuck it.
No.
Nah.
Kicking their ass out.
Drunk Alo showing up to the fucking.
I'm gonna be rude about it, and especially if they're like causing like difficulties, like the couple, like if they're causing difficulty,
yeah,
it's gonna get even worse.
What if it is to the point where the ring is already on her finger and like it's just been done? When you get to it, yo, what is that? When you said that, you just tell them to...
Get the fuck out.
Okay.
And I'll say it loud.
Yeah.
Like walking to them and I see them.
Yeah.
And everyone's still around. Trap them and get the fuck out. Get out.
I'll be to the cameraman. Did you get that?
I'm like, I'm gonna go to the camera. I told them to get out. Get out. Get out. Out. You're done. No. Please leave. Leave. I don't care how it's gonna make me look. I don't care how embarrassed I'm gonna be. I don't care. Yeah. I'd rather, like I said before, I would rather be embarrassed and be labeled as an asshole than them get their 5-minute fame there.
Alo's life story.
Yes. What's the Drake line? He said that? I forgot to who. Or like
something about letting them enjoy their 5 minutes of fame.
Like the 15 minutes of fame while I still enjoy my 23 hours.
Yeah,
or something like that.
Yeah. I remember that.
That's it. Yeah. That's basically it. So yeah. Don't propose at a fucking wedding. Don't be
Do you
weird.
think that's necessary though for you to do that last part?
Yes.
That's.
Yes.
Yeah, it is.
Because I'll regret it if I don't.
Even if it leads to worse shit.
Yes.
We're talking about like wedding ending bad shit.
Wedding ending?
Yeah. Where like it escalates to that.
I would.
At that point, would you think was it actually worth doing so? That's what I mean by the whole fucking up the night. You know, even with her like holding you back and getting angry about that.
Well, look, it would have to also depend why the wedding night ended. So as in, like, say this guy starts getting super physical.
I was gonna say like, yeah, it goes violent, kind of
like
as in like, hey, bro, with like kids right here, it's
like it goes violent. I would really stop myself from being that violent. As in, I would avoid the fight.
Yeah.
I wouldn't avoid it. I wouldn't like. It goes to the point where I'll put my hands up. Yeah. And if he swings at me, I'll try to defend myself and then block him. But I won't swing back because I know if I swing back, other people might jump in or this and that. So if I don't swing and I'm just strictly defending my face and this and that.
So you let my dude Will Smith you?
No, the guy from Dave Chappelle.
Oh yeah.
Nah, I'll let him try to hit me because I know at that point some people will back him off, and at that point there's still.
So let everyone else take care of it.
Yeah, and be like, yo, the party's still safe in a sense. Because if I start going at him, it's a higher chance of it getting ruined.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
But if I defend myself and don't act on his violence and respond with violence, I feel like.
But you're already pissed though. That's the thing.
But I'll take things into consideration. Knowing that we talked about it now.
It's like you couldn't do that before you went and walked over there. But I mean, it's a situational shit. You know, because like, yeah, I mean, you put me in two different spots right there where I told you I was comfortable over here, but when you told me that you're walking up straight up to it, I'm like, ah, shit, that's a whole different thing. Damn, you only get 1 second to think about that shit, and then you gotta act.
Weddings. How many weddings have you been to?
Not too many. I say less than 5 for sure.
Have they all been family?
No.
Really?
No.
You went to like.
The thing is, I've been to the party of the wedding, not the actual like ceremony and everything. Actual ceremony, I say like 2. 2 of those 5 or 3 max, and those were family ones.
Were they actually like how they seem in the movies?
No, look, they were in Mexico. They all were in Mexico, and I was 6 on my parents. I was 11 or 12 at my uncle's, and the other one I was probably like Oh, the other one was I was 17. That's when I went. 2017.
Oh shit. Okay.
Yeah, but that one was weird because it was like by the church kind of thing, but one of them wasn't Catholic, so like it was like kind of it was weird. That's pretty much it.
I've been to none.
So how was that? Was that like traditional or?
Would.
What?
Well, what do you think about like bachelor's party and bachelorette's party and all that?
Beforehand?
Yeah.
Ah, fuck.
Like where the ones where like guys go to strip clubs and this and that.
Oh, shit like that. Look, I'm not for it. I'm not gonna lie to you.
I'm not
for it.
I think that's just stupid as fuck.
I'm not for it because I feel like that's too much on the single side.
Yeah.
And like you're literally getting married it's the day before, a couple days before,
Yeah.
or some shit like that. But like, I don't know. I feel like I just wouldn't be comfortable with that spot.
Definitely get drunk.
No, yeah.
But not like that. Not like
Not to do shit like that. Not to do shit like that.
Well, there's a higher chance of you doing some fucked up shit that could permanently damage you and your partner's relationship.
I just feel like you're putting yourself in an area to
That's what I'm
do
saying.
that easily.
Yeah, there's higher chances of it happening.
And I know when people hear you like, well, if you're thinking that way, why are you?
What would be a fun bachelor party for you?
Chuck E. Cheese.
Have a Ninja Turtle machine. Machine.
Just a bunch of those and everyone playing on it. But it's obviously with the close friends, right, and everything, family. Fuck. I want stuff.
I would obviously want to do something that I really love.
Well, yeah.
You know. So I'm between like two things. If I have like a nice car that I'm like proud and happy for, I would definitely want to go to like a car meet.
That's what you want to do for that?
Yeah.
Really?
Get drunk, obviously.
Oh, I was literally gonna say that. I was like, no matter what, alcohol has to be involved.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. Yeah.
But it would be like sick to go to a car meet and then right after we go to like someone's Patterson and just play games.
Okay.
Like cards, poker, blackjack, all that shit.
Okay.
That'd be fun. You?
I feel like I'd want like a bar night.
A bar night?
Not club, but like a bar where.
A jazz club.
No. No. Bar. I don't know. We do shit. We just kind of fuck around, but not in that sense.
Yeah.
Obviously, kind of thing. But fuck around and doing anything but that. Because I think my shit's so mixed with people, where it's like it's my friends and it's like fam, where like no one really like gets along doing one thing. I could think of one thing, and I'm kind of like, it's basically gonna be the shit you said, kind of thing, where we just kind of get around for that. But it's not like everyone could be involved on everything, So I feel like I'd be too busy picking out that. It ended up depending on what people I decide to do it with.
Would you let someone else plan it for you?
Yeah, I'd love that.
Yeah?
I love it. I'd be more curious to be like, hey, what the fuck you got planned? But I've heard of fucked up stories like that, so I'm like, I don't know.
Just saying,
yeah.
If I'm involved, like if I'm ever involved with your bachelors, I'm gonna throw in a lot of pranks. Not fucked up ones, but just like pranks.
Yeah. So no. Next in line. Yeah, no, but I can't really give you a concrete one.
Weddings. It's such a special thing.
Yeah.
And I'm excited to see like in a group of friends who's gonna have their first.
Oh, all that shit.
Yeah.
I feel like weddings would. I can't even say that to tampoco. I was gonna say they would feel like birthdays now. We're more excited for other people's, but not even that because I'm like I feel like for mine I just be more nervous, more kind of like concentrating everything's going well, but it's basically like a birthday kind of thing.
No, for weddings it's like because I know whoever's wedding I'm excited for, I know they're gonna be with someone that's about love. At the end of the day.
Oh, like we're seeing someone else's?
Yeah.
Okay. No, yeah, but what I mean is like if I go to someone's wedding, I could mostly go to like enjoy and like, obviously like celebrate it but like enjoy it too.
Yeah.
Well, I don't gotta worry about this and that. But when it's your own, it's kind of like where the fuck is this? What about this and that? But yeah.
All right. Just a quick little thing. Quick little thing about update on this whole podcast thing. We're working on a lot of things right now. We can we've listed like 6 different things we're working on, and we're working on it. So just be patient. Thank you guys who've been listening. We're gonna make this more exciting and more enjoyable to watch. I know a lot of you guys do say that it is enjoyable, and thank you. Well, we do like this, but
I mean, obviously we see the fucking whack ass intro. I mean, it's like it's a fucking blank screen, and I do this, so I see it. I'm kind of like, this is so fucking whack. Yeah. But I just know like the shit that's coming through. I'm like, I'll feel better looking at that instead of just a fucking white screen with some letters on it. Yeah. So that, and then along with it, some other stuff, and like it just makes it better. Yeah. Whether
more enjoyable.
Yeah, more enjoyable. Just the beginning, it's the ending. But
more creativity too.
Yeah, it's something to it, and then obviously the other ideas. It's just they're gonna come as it unfolds, exciting. But definitely more excited for those.
We have a somewhat of a timeline, but you never know. But yeah, just be patient. We'll be posting about it. We'll be keeping updates, and
yeah.
Again, I mean, bro, 6 weeks straight. I'm pretty happy and proud of it.
Yeah, I was gonna say some shit, but never mind.
Okay.
Yeah, so just to end it off for me, don't buy a $2,000 blender.
$3,000 blender.
No.